guys, welcome to another interesting episode of the Jakpa Diary. As you already know, my name is Mina, and with me is.
Why? That's all.
Oh, guys, what are you
You know,
facing today? Like, you went straight into it.
you know what I mean? Like,
With
not every time.
not every time we'll be struggling to get your name out of you.
Yeah,
We easily got my name out of him today. But, anyways, guys, how has your week been? How have you guys been?
I like
Do
it.
you miss us?
I like it.
Hey, thank you
Nice
very
man.
much. Why? Thanks for seeing it. You see, you have qualities of husband. That's all it is. You need to.
Oh, good.
Not again, right? In your head, you're like, no, we're not even having this conversation again, Mina.
There's not many.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you that these things that you're noticing, that's what you need. Is on the starter pack for being a husband. You need to notice when she makes a new hair, when she buys a new clothes, when she buys. It's just like, oh, babe, I'm not sure you had that before, and she'll be happy that you notice. So
Not
I'm
yet.
training you very,
Not yet.
you
Well,
know,
not yet.
our to be wife, Leah Amina Wait, one compliment and you just put yourself
Oh,
in true. I'm sure you're regretting the action right now.
moving on.
Moving on,
Yes.
Kimmy. It's not moving. We're not moving on.
Can we move on, please?
No, we're not moving on.
Guys, how is this related to that para? Our host is digressing. Anyways, me, I'm not going to digress, okay? So, on today's episode of the Jakpa Diary,
Yeah.
okay?
Okay. Yeah, carry on. Yeah, let's
Yeah,
hear it.
yeah, yeah. No, yeah, the host
So,
now.
Gary, what are we talking about? What are we talking about today? Why you tell us?
I don't know what the
Yeah,
this is.
you Baji. He doesn't know what we're talking about today. This guy is just as clueless as. Anyways, guys, today we're just, reacting to some situations that happen abroad. And you'll be surprised that some of the things that happen in Nigeria, happens here as well. In the end, we are just human, isn't it?
I did.
We're all just human and we breathe this same oxygen that it's the same oxygen that we're breathing in Nigeria that they're breathing
Yeah,
in here, right?
100%.
So yeah, like I say, we're just reacting to some things that we've noticed here abroad, and I'm like, oh, this happens well as well in the UK. So recently, I saw something about people on the train putting bags on the seat on their seats, like not on their own seat, like on the seats beside them,
Mm. How
right?
we used to like book space for our friends in uni.
In uni, exactly that kind of vibe. Like somebody is there, like you put your bag there. So literally, what happened on the train is, unfortunately, the train was actually packed. Like it was
Ah,
one of those busy train. They had people, some people had seats on the back, and you can as well just take out your seat and let people sit down. Like it's just humanity. Like we're humans. You don't want to sit and have some people stand. How do you even feel? How do
wait,
you
wait.
live with
Is it
yourself?
is it keeping seats for someone or
I'm not
just
sure they're
just
keep no,
stopping?
they're
You
not
just
keeping seats for anybody. It's just the comfort of having their handbags, and I'm sure women are there. Their handbags
men too
on
sometimes.
the chair next to them when you have someone standing. I
No,
mean,
it's a case of if the person standing. You understand? If it's someone like see the person standing now look at the chair and
I don't-
you know
no, because so really, I've even seen it happen a lot on the train. Yeah,
right.
I get on the train and you're going, then you find a bag. You be like, okay, let me keep going. Maybe there'll be an empty
And
seat, or
then
maybe someone is there.
start it.
Imagine like the train is packed,
Oh
yeah, and
yeah.
maybe about to move
You
on.
should
It has
actually
already moved,
offer
and you
should
still
actually offer people that
want to
yeah.
come and sit down. And we talk about, oh, they're very nice and very accommodating, but how do you have a chair?
Maybe that person is now from
How do you have a bag on your seat?
that person is from
It's not the person.
Ogbomoso.
What do you mean is a woman? It's like this attitude. Sometimes it's black people. Actually, so that reminds me. I actually saw one video as well during Ramadan.
Nah, don't even come for black people. Not black people.
It's black people. This one was black person. The person at the back was angry with the lady in front. She was eating on the bus
Hmm.
and was complaining about you fasting because you are in Ramadan and the person is eating on the bus. That they should wait to eat in their houses.
More follow. I just go to
You are fasting. What can this with you? You are fasting. Hey, me, I should not eat again.
That's actually rude.
But yeah, like let's go back to the train one. It's just some of those things, like some of these entitlement and
Yeah.
some sort of, I don't know, mentality that I don't understand. You Jacob, people should not be doing this thing.
Maybe we should
But
not stereotype. It's not anybody. It's not
it's
black
not.
people. It's not. In
But
fact,
it's not.
it's
It's
a personal thing. Okay, it can be
pers-
anybody. Okay,
well, yes, it can be
it can be
anybody.
anybody. But in
This
that
train
set of
one.
situation,
Hmm.
in that type of situation, sorry for my English. In that type of situation, you should actually, if it was me, I would offer, and if maybe it was you, you offer the person, okay, oh, come on, there's sit here, or come and sit down. You get me?
Hmm.
And if it's me that is standing in that type of situation, I'll just, can
You
I please, you know,
wait,
I'll ask politely, you get me?
politely, yeah.
Can I please? Oh yeah, can I sit there? You know, you just ask like you don't want to sit there in the first place. You just ask like, can I sit there? If the person is not doing like he's doing like he don't want you to you understand. You now change, you now bring out the Lagos.
You bring out the Lagos
You bring out
in
the
you're
Lagos
teaching
in you.
violence.
No,
Why?
just like just
Like I actually saw like I read for that. What I saw was some people actually sat on the bank. Like people like trouble. Why do you people like
on the bar.
trouble?
That is crazy. You know?
You sit on the bank.
Oh,
Or
yeah, I wouldn't do
you wouldn't sit on the
that. I
bank.
wouldn't do that.
Say,
I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy.
being crazy, but like it's your bag on the
True,
train. Like
true.
remove your bag, leave people sit. And then the person started like the owner of the bag started feeling like started saying, "Oh, there was cake in the bag," and they
So you knew there was cake in the bag, like, you know.
on it.
There's this polite thing that people do here as well. Is like when you're on the bus or on the train, if there's a seat next to someone, you wouldn't sit there. You probably just go and look for where there's
An empty.
an empty where there's no one on both seats.
Mm,
Do you get
yeah,
just but not when it's packed though. Not when it's so when the
of course.
train is pretty free, you
Yeah,
just try to look for an empty row or something like this. I feel like it's something like that is polite. I don't know if it's out of being polite or just not being in someone else's space. I don't
well,
know why.
well, I actually see that thing from it too. I look at it from two perspectives. Like, are you
But
trying not to sit next to me, or what's the problem? Like,
oh no.
and genuinely, sometimes it's like, so those buses, those ones that like two seats that
Yeah,
you'd have maybe one person on every of those seats, obviously
yeah,
because, like you said, someone comes in and you look at okay, two seats, okay, there is an empty seat. Why should I sit next to you and
yeah,
you
yeah,
both guys? You're like,
exactly.
but after each seat have been taken off,
Yeah, you have to choose one person to
you
sit.
don't have to choose one person to
You not
sit
profile
next to.
everybody. You not
Exactly.
look at everybody. This
Hey,
person.
you don't sit next to me, or you go standing, and I'm like, wait, there is a seat here. Me, I did not put bag on the seat. Why are you not sitting here?
I honestly
What
don't
is the
know.
problem?
And I don't think it's the reason you're giving. I think it's just.
Even any reason.
Yeah, you said.
I
Sorry.
said what? Then say,
Said they are
why?
thinking that they don't want to sit next to you.
Why don't you want to sit next to
I
me?
don't
Like
think
we're
they don't want to
supposed like
sit next to
it's a
you.
person thing. Then what? Am I that big that I cannot sit on? I need to sit on two chairs. I'm sitting on two chairs.
Mm.
It's just one chair. So why are you not sitting next to
Yeah,
me?
me too. I've sort of like started doing that. You know, if I see somebody else, I not do like I'm on a boat. I not leave them. I not go and leave another seat.
No, if there's another seat, fine. What if, like I said, one person has taken every
All the
seat
seats.
and then it's just one seat left on every.
Hmm.
But anyways,
What will you do? You sit down.
why will I not sit down?
Mm.
I don't like to sit. I will sit down. The only thing is the one I told you about the person sitting on the bag. No, I'm
Oh
not going.
yeah.
I'm never going to sit on your bag.
Okay.
Probably, I don't know. I did hear that they used like the public address system on the train to kind of
Swear.
call out. They had to call out all those people that had like call out their number,
Oh
their
yeah,
seat
yeah.
number, and their
Swear.
names
Okay.
to say,
Wow. Take
you
your
know,
bag,
take your bags
bags
to
off
the
your
seat
seat.
and let
Wow.
people sit. It's just I don't know. Sometimes you kind of question the culture, and then sometimes you see black people that are crazy, like Jakpa
You
people
see
that are
people
crazy.
that are
That
crazy, not black people.
Mhm. You people are extra. That's what I'm trying to say. In some cases, you guys are extra. You bring down your Lagos, Nigerian. I don't know. Tell me one place in another African country. Let's not be as if I'm only going for Nigerian people. You
So
guys
mental.
bring that attitude. You bring it abroad.
Rari.
You people should be calming down.
Do
You people should be calming down. To be honest, like how are you telling somebody on a bus not to eat because you are fasting?
you know what I mean? That is actually mental. That is crazy, man.
Actually mental. So that was one of the things I saw today on, I mean, going on in the UK and with people. Another thing I saw was around, um, sick leave and how people are taking advantage of the fact that you can just get like sick notes.
So,
What do they call it? Yeah, recovery note or something like
ah,
that.
okay.
I can't remember that thing. You know when you don't feel well and then you
Mm.
get a note from your GP,
So, okay.
and it's like the same happening that you people in Nigeria. It's like are doing such
But
patterning
do we
here
do
as well.
patterning of sick? Because we don't really
It feels like
do they care if you are if you have to be dying before they even allow you to go on sick leave in Nigeria. So you can't just a note we cut it.
no, I cannot cut it in Nigeria. It's
Yeah.
like some organizations, some big organizations, you
Oh,
can
big
actually,
company.
yeah, especially those ones that give you like HMO and all of those things
Oh,
come with
okay, okay,
your
okay,
like
okay.
benefit and all of those things. So you can actually,
Okay.
if you're not feeling fine, you can actually go to your GP and request for like a sick note. Then you
Or
can,
just pattern one. Or just pattern one from the doctor.
well, my question is, I really don't know how it works. What if it was just a headache? Something that I didn't actually get admitted. So it was something that I didn't
Mm.
actually get admitted. Yeah, maybe I could go to like the GP and complain to say, oh, I have this headache or something, and they'll be like, okay, maybe just use paracetamol or drink water and rest. Would you give me sick notes for such?
That's a question.
I don't know.
I
Would
don't
you give
think
me
I
sick
don't
notes
think
for hay
you get
fever?
a
Did you
sick
get
note.
sick notes for your own hay fever when you had hay fever?
No, I just called in sick.
You just called it. So that was like maybe less than 2, 3 days. But yeah, it was more like it was in the news that a lot of money, a lot of what's it called? Taxpayers' money is going into, this whole sick leave thing.
Wow, why is
And
that?
our mighty prime minister is
Right.
looking to, a
Wow.
lot of changes into the system, and kind of that's also part of it, looking into that area and how much of taxpayers' money is going into, that sick pay that they pay people
Wow.
when you go beyond a particular amount of day. So that's another thing.
But is that going to be enough for people that are sick? That's the question. The amount the government pays you, is it going to be enough for? I mean, that's.
No, it would be enough. So basically, what it is they still pay you your salary even though you were
Oh,
off sick.
okay,
Because
okay.
it's
And then
like
you get
those days you
extra.
were off sick, if it was 7 days, 8 days, 10 days, it's like that money then comes from taxpayers' money or from the
Oh,
government or something to add to your salary. So your salary is
oh,
complete as a whole, like you worked the entire month.
okay.
So
Oh, makes sense now. Makes sense. Oh,
that's
wow.
kind
I
of,
didn't know that before. Wow.
well,
I was sick like a week ago. Wow, I didn't know.
you that's the thing, you still got your full pay, yeah?
No, no, no. Like, I mean, I did not call off sick. I
You know,
still went
cause
to work.
yeah.
Should have.
Yeah, that's another thing we are scared to do, I think. As Jakpa people, we're always, we bring that same mentality of um in Nigeria now.
Hmm.
It's always like if
If you're
you're
not
calling,
dying now, if you're not
yeah, like
dying,
if you're not,
why will you not go to
it's
work?
like you need to be able to prove that I was sick. Oh. It's like the moment you're even able to pick up the phone to call your boss that you're not feeling fine, then you are feeling
Wow.
fine.
Yes.
You get that feeling? It's like if you're not actually feeling fine, you shouldn't be able to pick up the phone to come to say you are not feeling fine. Does it even make any sense to you?
It's crazy, man.
Yeah, it
Honestly.
actually does. It actually
It
does
does
make
make
sense.
sense,
So it's
honestly.
like, it's your family member that should be calling to say, you're
Ah,
sick, oh. This
I can
person
know you
is
are.
not feeling fine. That's when they will actually believe that you're sick. So yeah, here as well, we kind of get into that same feeling of, should I be, yeah, can I manage? And I feel like that's what you did there. Like the way you said
So yeah.
you weren't to feel fine. No, take advantage of it. These things are there for you. Like if you feel under the weather a little bit, like just
And
take
even
some time
even
off, like
here,
call
but
in sick.
if you're not feeling fine, I think your colleagues will even want you to come in because they'll be
Yes.
scared that yeah, they'll contract something from you when
Well,
you
it's not even that. I feel like they genuinely just look out for you. Like times
yeah.
when maybe I've gone to the office and I'm feeling a bit under the weather, especially
Okay.
when, like I said the other time, when I use the train, I always pick
Ah
up
yeah.
something from the train.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
then it will start settling in towards the evening. I might start feeling a headache. So once I start saying, I feel this way, I feel like, oh, do you want to go home? Are you sure sort of
Yeah.
concerns like that? Not until I'm dying before. But anyways, that was that was
God, I beg, man.
that was one of the things I saw going around the UK 30 minutes now.
Fair
So
play.
to our what's it called? Students, people coming in as students.
Yeah.
This whole, dependency.
Dependent, wow. Yeah.
Do you mean dependency? What? I think I've seen, is it a video? where it's like they're
Uh,
promoting this whole COS thing.
oh my God, it's
Yeah,
fun.
so it's more like okay, they've now cancelled this whole dependency thing, and not a lot of Nigerians again are coming into the UK anymore for studies because as somebody put it out the other time, Uncle Tiamiu said that the reason why people are coming into the UK is not because they want to study. And so they bust our bubble, if that's true. Anyways, it's kind of um it has dropped the rate at which people are coming for education has now dropped, and the UK seem to be happy about that.
A
Right?
day?
Yeah, I mean, the Prime Minister put out words to say this is kind of where we want to be. We've seen about, I don't know, was it 80% or something drop in, the number of international
The
students that's
Prime Minister
coming
is
into.
happy, are the universities happy?
Well, I don't think the universities are happy,
Hmm.
but who am I to,
Who are we?
I to say
I say,
they should switch their rules back.
oh my
But I
God.
feel like
But
since
genuinely, it does beg to ask a lot of questions. Like, if there's that significant decrease in the number of people applying, it means TME might have been right initially.
well, if we
You
look
have
at
to
it
ask the
from
question,
that
yeah.
point, because why are you guys not coming
You
again?
know what I mean? Like,
If you didn't have ulterior motive, like why you
like
not cancel? If you're really
you think we
about
should
the whole
apologize to TME, T boy. Oh, but they swear for that guy. God, I beg.
oh my god, like when I saw the interview,
Um,
I knew this guy that
so
yeah,
I didn't even know him. I tell you, my mom was not even. He's not even a social media person. I heard from my
well,
mom.
your mom told you.
Yeah, that old any like she said it in Yoruba. There's one guy that puts people in trouble. I'm like, yeah, God. Yeah,
Everybody heard
exactly. And
about it.
it was everywhere.
Everyone heard about it, but yes, the with the current number, when they took out the whole dependency thing with but no. I don't think it's relatable. Come to think about it.
All right, tell me why.
I'm a postgraduate student, married with kids. How do I leave my family back home to go and study? So genuinely, yeah, if I want to study, I want to study, but I don't want to lose my family.
Hmm.
So no, I wouldn't say there is an atom of truth there.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, the reason why they are not coming is because I can't come with my family.
So it means it's only people that are married that with kids that want to study. There's nobody that does not have family and kids that is studying.
So, well, as you know things, you know how long it takes for us to study in Nigeria because of strike and everything.
Hmm.
So, typically, people that will come and do masters are probably
I'm married.
newly married. So, at the least, you would have one dependent, right? Even if you don't have kids yet. We've spent so much in school, or we've taken so many years in school
Hmm.
that this time when you start thinking of furthering your
Yeah,
studies,
studying
at the
education.
least you would have gotten married. So
Fair
yes,
point.
I'm not sure some 21, 22-year old are finishing uni in Nigeria anymore.
Hmm.
I don't know, except you've gone to private school. But yeah, genuinely, I don't think, I feel like it's the fact that they actually did take out that dependent option. That's why people have stopped coming or looking at UK as an option
Yeah, fair
for
play.
postgraduate study.
Fair
But
play.
then I think it's still available to people that are doing PhD. So
Okay.
if you are to do PhD, you're still allowed to come with your dependent. So
Oh, fair enough.
you
Interesting.
you guys can look at that option. You can look at the option of running a PhD. Like
Yeah.
people that go to the US, that's usually the options that they
Yeah,
take. So
PhD is long,
come
bro.
and do PhD and you'll be able to bring your dependents to the country.
PhD is long still, but yeah, PhD where sure. PhD.
So do the PhD for you.
Hmm?
No, me.
Wow. PH what?
PhD.
Nah, not me.
Doctorate.
Doctor?
Doctor.
No,
Allow Abdul Hafiz.
no.
Allow
It not even fits my name.
it does. Maybe I didn't pronounce it very well, but
Nah,
Dr. Abdul Hafiz.
no,
Ask Mr. Lawaye
no.
if he will be happy to have a doctor.
It fits your name.
It
And
doesn't.
you look itself.
Doctor, I mean,
You should not put stethoscope in your neck like this. Stethoscope like this.
why you disgrace me on this
You are
podcast?
you are a doctor now.
A medical
Stetho
doctor.
doctor.
Talking about stethoscope, which is for
It's
medical
the same
doctor,
now.
not
It's a doctor.
doctorate.
You can still do doctor now. Doctor
Hi,
of philosophy and doctor, medical doctor.
I'm done with
Similar
you
now.
guys.
What is your shirt? It looks good with a stethoscope. You now do all these medical photos, photo shoots.
Why is no longer serious with this? If you don't have anything to share with our Japan people,
Because listen, honestly, don't lie. You thought of studying medicine at some point in your life.
no, I never did. I never,
Swear,
yeah, I
you're
never
not one of
like.
them. You're not one of us.
No, no,
Sorry.
no, no, no. I think I wanted to be an accountant. Yeah, I think
Accountant. Wow.
I wanted to go to commercial class,
Oh, wow.
and
And because you knew
my
maths.
well, not necessarily because I knew math. I think I liked, so from junior secondary school I preferred business studies
Oh,
to any of the science courses. So I just looked at it that okay, with business studies, I think commercial is the way.
okay.
Then um
How did you now end up in science?
my principal felt I was going to commercial class
You're
because of
waiting
my
your.
friends. So there were
Oh,
three of us, and like we were really, like, people knew us in school and all of those things are like the three musketeers, and we all wanted to go to commercial class. Then my principal felt it was because of the girls, like
your
the group.
your
That's why you
clique.
want to go to commercial class.
Moving on.
Okay, so
Three Musketeers.
yeah, we're talking about how I ended up
Yeah, but
in science class.
that is
So,
crazy
well,
though.
my
The
principal,
principal just decided to just
yeah,
move
he
you.
just said, so I think what he did was he put us to a test,
Ah,
and we had to write like a mini exam separately, and it was
just
more
three
like
of
the
you.
one you, yeah, the three of us just
Oh wow.
whichever one you score highest in or something like that. Is either that, no, forgive me, I think it was either that or our, you have junior YX.
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
like
yeah.
whichever one, yeah, I think it was a junior YX. So when
Okay,
our junior YX result came out,
okay.
whichever of
Had the highest.
yeah, whichever
Okay,
one you had the highest would be the one
okay.
you'd go to. So if you had more in any of the science classes, which was science courses rather, which was like
Yeah,
integrated science,
yeah, yeah,
it's what it was called. I can't
yeah.
remember
It
the
was
subjects we did in
yeah,
junior secondary school, but I think there was integrated science, there
yeah.
was business studies, there was one more science related thing.
Intro tech or something like this.
Yeah, Introtech is yeah, Introtech. It's actually
Yeah.
Introtech. I was calling it integrated
No,
science.
there was integrated science. So integrated science is more related to like biology and stuff. And
Ah,
then intro tech was more like physics.
physics,
Yeah.
yeah. Ah, that's nostalgic.
Yeah.
Introtech. Okay, yeah, but
Yeah.
yeah, so whichever one, then it would, and that was how I ended up
Ah, that makes sense. That's really
in
interesting.
science class. And so
That's how your
actually,
accounting
we
dream.
actually, okay, so yeah, of the three of us, two of us were in science class, and then only one of us made it to commercial class.
Ah, fair enough.
Yes. And that's all I have for you today.
Yeah, I think we'll just go to our
Segments.
segments. Oh,
Um,
no segment today.
okay, so we do not have segments today, and
What is
that
the
would
food,
be
Abby?
it
Yeah.
for that's it
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
today
Thank you
for us
guys.
on the
Yeah.
podcast. That was really short, guys, but if you could relate to any of the things we said today, please leave your comment in the comment section, and we'll see you again on the next episode.
Don't
So,
forget to
guys,
like
as
the
usual,
video.
of course,
Yeah.
tell them why.
Look at your eyes. It's
The
true
person
now.
watching the video, now you look at their
So I'm
eyes.
not subscribed. What?
Why have you not subscribed?
Oh yeah, oh,
Anyways,
yeah, sorry. Oh, yeah, sorry.
you better beg them. You don't know. You don't know anything. Hey, thank you guys, and we'll see you again on the next episode. Bye.
That way.
That's it, Jack.